What does Jesus mean by saying that he came to abolish the law and the prophets but to give fulfillment? Is he referring to this very meticulous law, precept, which the Pharisees had to practice? For example, they could not cook and use the same stove, the same pot, to cook meat and milk, because the milk comes from the meat even if it didn't come from the same animal. Thus it refers to the law of the Sabbath by which they could not walk more than certain steps. Do he refer to the fact that they could not eat certain foods, just as this who came that from the pig? Clearly not. It is evident that no, because he practiced all these things. We don't know if he eat or not eat pork, but we know that he violated the strict Sabbath law, and on several occasions, moreover. Therefore, what is our Lord referring to? When the Jews speak of law, the law is not the precepts of the Pharisees. The law is Moses' 10 commandment, which this is the law. Naturally, with all the derivations from it, because the statements of the commandments are clear, but they are not going to go into all the details, among other things, because at that time there are not the things that they are today. For example, pornography through the internet, obviously. Prophets are more than commandments, the teachers, the precepts that through them, through the prophets, God gave to the people of Israel. For example, when he says that he prefers mercy to sacrifice. These teachings are there contained, all of them, in the message that we Catholics take from the Old Testament. They are also part of our dogmatic and moral precepts. And we cannot say that because they are ancient, they must be forgotten. For us, there are points that are not just points, opinions, or just elements to be considered, but they are obligations. We do well to examine our conscience by the 10 commandments. They are a basic point for the examination of conscience. They indicate to us the evil that we can commit. What happens is that Jesus himself says that he came to bring it to his fulfillment, not to repeal it, but to his fulfillment. That is, to extend it. In other words, the moral precepts of Jesus are more demanding than the precepts of the Jews, even suppressing these meticulous rules that the Pharisees had to observe. They are more demanding. They are so because the 10 Commandments are formulated in a negative way. Do not do, do not kill, do not steal, do not lie, do not do evil. Whereas Jesus takes to the fulfillment by formulating it in a positive way. It is not enough not to do evil. You have to do good. That is the fulfillment. Do not do evil. Do good. In the negative field of not doing evil, things are sometimes not entirely clear. There might be doubts, for example, the choice of the lesser evil, but they are quite clear. On the other hand, the positive field, do good, things are not so clear. Do good, how much do I should give to the church, for example? Do I have to give everything of charity and not keep anything to me to survive? Do good. How much of my free time should I dedicate to be at the side of people in need in my free time? How much time should I dedicate to others and not dedicate to my rest or to my family, for example? That is to say, the precept of doing good is always going to be much more confusing when it comes to applying it than the precept of not doing evil. Even so, although in many moments we might have doubts, we still have to try to fulfill it. We Franciscans of Mary have a rule. Let's say an idea that helps us to be a little clearer about the process of doing good. Do the possible good, not the impossible good. I cannot put an end to hunger in the world, but I have to give charity. I cannot end the world hunger, but I can end the hunger of one person. Mother Teresa of Calcutta used to say, I know that I am doing is just a drop of water in a desert, but it gave me meaning to my life. The good that we do, and I'm not referring only to charity, the good that we do is very little. However, sometimes simply because we can't do anymore, because we are not gods, because we don't have all the money in the world, because we can't do do it anymore. But if everybody do the good possible, if every day we Catholics will wake up saying, I'm going to do all the good that I can do, not the one I cannot do, not the one that goes beyond my possibilities. Today, I'm going to do the good I can do. A wave of good deeds will be generated all around us. When someone feels love, possibly they want to, not always some abuse of the love they receive, but possibly they want to. Therefore, let us not do evil, and let us do good, the good possible, all the good we can do. Then the Lord will be pleased with us. We will be loving Him as He deserves to be loved. We will be preparing, welcome His mercy, the way to heaven. Amen.